harvested our love like a grape, ready to be made into a deep and flavorful wine. You took your time with my heart, maturing our love with respect and care. I promise to choose you and choose to love you every day.
I am disciplined to honor you, my bride, because you make me whole, not lacking anything. You are my greatest blessing I have ever received and will ever receive, and there is nothing greater than you.
So me and Kennedy have this running joke because she was so in love with Tarek. Every time we were together, she'd be like, Tarek, Tarek. She's like, I'm at Tarek's house. So I send her a voice memo. I'm like, Tarek, Tarek, I love you, Tarek, Tarek. And then Kennedy calls me. She's like, oh my God, Tarek heard it. He knows I love him. Why did you do that to me? But I will say that after that moment, their relationship went to the next step because Tarek knew how Kennedy felt and Kennedy knew how Tarek felt.
When I first met Kennedy, she was only 13. She was my mini-me and best friend. Kennedy, whatever you want in your heart, God always delivers. And I'm so glad that you met Tarek. We're very blessed that you guys found each other at such a young age.
People ask me all the time, like, what is it like to have a best friend as a professional athlete? I tell them, like, honestly, I forget that he is because he's really the same person to me. Proud of you, man that you've become, how much I've seen you grow.
Kennedy called me and she was giving me all the details on this guy she had just met. She was saying how he was charming and handsome, and she went from being this beautiful young girl to this elegant, driven, stunning wife and mother.
I feel like, Kennedy, you are one of the most beautiful girls I've seen in a long time. And for you to be with my younger brother, you are very, very lucky.
I am happy that my brother, met someone like you. I'm definitely really happy to have you both in my life.
I was so afraid that it would be hard for her to meet somebody who could love her as much as I love her. I didn't think it was possible, but it turns out that I was wrong. This guy honestly loves her more than I love her.
Jesus said over and over and over that God was a good father and that he gave good things to his children. Tarek and Kennedy are parents, and there's nothing Naeem can do to stop being their child. As a matter of fact, God lets us be parents so we can understand why we're valuable to him. Love is kind. Love doesn't look to get love back. That's human love, not God's love. Tarek has chosen today to show his husband's servitude to Kennedy by washing her feet.
I vow to throw off the hindrances and sin that will entangle our marriage. I humble myself before you as your servant. I do not lord over you, but vow to serve my household to my last breath. You, Kennedy, are my true desire. You are my love and you are my heart. But I'm elated looking at my prize, so blessed to stand before you, and I look forward to standing before you humble in this way every day of our lives.
My chosen and beloved Tarek, you stand to serve and love me how Jesus loved and cared for the church. I promise to always come alongside you and stand, and I promise to be faithful to you and you alone from this day forward. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
As Kennedy's mother, she has been the love of my life. And now I have another love of my life because I did not lose a daughter, but now I have a son.
Pleased to see everybody come out. We've gotten a chance to come together, and this is a new beginning to where we can forge ahead in forming relationships, getting to know each other.
Everybody in this room has been woven into their lives in some aspect, shape, or form. You guys are all brought here because they love you, and we love them.
A good marriage is where two people love each other. A great marriage is where Jesus is in the middle of the marriage. As a symbol of that, Tarek and Kennedy are going to take communion. You may kiss your bride.
When you bear children, you raise them, you try to give them the love that they need. I'm very proud of my son, and I'll support my new daughter-in-law, Miss KB, in any way I can.
You know, I'm ready, and I'm coming to the door, and I open the door, and I look up, and I'm like, okay, this is the David and Goliath moment, I guess. I didn't know anything about him. I didn't know how long she had been dating and what he does. I knew nothing about him. But after 5 minutes, every fear that I had had for 20-some-odd years just washed away.
He was my youngest son. He was my buddy. He was my partner. I wasn't interested in having girls. When Tarek came out a boy, my mother said to me, you would want him to marry well and marry someone that will be a daughter to you. I know we say daughter-in-law, but lately we say daughter-in-love. I have fallen in love with you over the last couple of years. You're very, very special to me.
My wish for you as a mother is just to be happy. You can't chase happiness. You have to choose it.
I wish you guys so many more lasting memories, so many first moments together.